Right guys, welcome back to the Regal Gentleman Studio. Today we've got Sam in the chair. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good, I'm very well, thanks, I'm very well. So, what can we do for you today?
So I think I want to get a buzz cut.
Okay, wow,
So
nice.
just to change up, so I've had this sort of hairstyle for quite a long time now,
Yeah.
so I think I want to change and
Sounds
hopefully
good.
I'll rock it well, yeah.
Oh yeah, 100% you will, yeah, you'll
yeah.
definitely. Let me have a look at your hairline.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. How old are you? How old are you?
I just turned 18 last week.
Have you? Oh, happy birthday, man.
Thank you, yeah.
Definitely then, mate, yeah, 100%, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Right,
If we frame it right,
yeah,
you'll be sound, yeah.
all right.
So what are you thinking lengthwise then? What are you thinking on the top?
6 guard, 4 guard. I don't know. What do you think?
Always start off higher and go lower. Because we can always take it
good.
off.
That's
yeah,
a good idea.
I'd say that, yeah. And then back in size, what are you thinking?
I don't think I want it tapered fully. I think I want to keep quite a natural look.
Okay.
So maybe like a 1, probably I'd say, but we can see, I guess, and take it down if you want.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. When you say a natural look, what do you mean by that? Like not a skin fade, essentially.
Yeah, not like kind of just leave it quite natural. Do you know what I mean?
So, okay. So no lines, no harsh. Okay.
No harsh lines.
Yeah.
Anything, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. All right, Sam. Okay.
Yeah, like natural sort of. I think like that type of.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That type of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Sound. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Cheers.
I think. Well, let's start with a 6. I think what you're probably best doing on the sides and the back then is probably going down to like a 2. Just to see what that looks like. Yeah. Because we go straight in with a 1, it might not look as natural. You know what I mean? It just depends on what your hair does as it gets shorter.
Yeah.
How clean your neckline is, things like that as well. So, but let's do a 6 and we'll do a 2, and then we'll kind of condense it down that way if we need to. All right. Again, it's totally like your call as well. You know what I mean? Like the images look great. I think the 6 is a good length as well because it's not too short, but it looks buzzed, if you get what I mean. And then obviously the 2 allows you to still keep a little bit of hair kind of natural sitting around as well. So, but yeah, we can refer back to the photos at any point as well. All right, man. Cool. Sweet. All right. I'm going to get this quick rinse through and then we're going to start. All right, pal? Cool. Amazing. My lad's in school, my lad's 13, right? Every one of his mates have buzzed their hair. Oh, really? So I gave him a buzz cut last week. Every single one of his mates have had a buzz cut. Now, isn't it? So. It is, yeah. It seems to be just like buzz cuts have been kind of creeping in. Slowly but surely, haven't they? But I think now it's definitely this year, mate. I think you're going to see a good transition of soft mullets, you know,
I
buzz
don't mind
cuts.
last year, to be fair.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah, I changed it up again. So.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
So we'll start with a 6, yeah?
Yeah.
That's how we go from there. How's that feeling, man?
Yeah, good, yeah. Different, but yeah.
Definitely. So just working into the sides now. So one thing I noticed about those haircuts, they were really showing off the facial structure, you know?
Right, yeah.
So I think what we'll do is we'll still try and aim for quite a square finish on this, more than a too heavily round finish.
Cool, yeah.
And that'll blend in really well with your facial structure as well, mate.
Yeah, cool. I feel like the buzz cut's something you've got to do at least once in your lifetime, you know what I mean?
100%, man, 100%.
Yeah.
And you've got a long way to go as well, mate. So
yeah.
I mean, I don't really see buzz cuts being a big deal because I grew up with them. So I basically had a buzz cut my whole entire childhood. So
oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't really see when people get a buzz cut, I forget how important or how big of a deal that actually is for someone, you know?
Yeah.
Where for me, I had my whole childhood, so it was just normal for me, you know?
Yeah.
So the key to this is working against the way the hair grows. That's the key. It's getting the buzz cut to sit perfectly. So once you've gone against the way the hair grows, then we work across, like so. Cap off any of the bits that we may have missed, like that. And then you can go width as well, just to make sure. As you see, going different directions is still taking some hair off. Because we've got a very youthful hairline, we're going to have to mould that hairline to make it look a bit more symmetrical. So not going to do anything like any boxing off or anything like that at all. Just going to make it look as though you've got a bit of a short fringe, if that makes sense, you know?
Cool,
and in an even manner. There we go. Now I'm going to work down. I'm going to start with a 3 just in case.
Yeah, cool.
And then we'll blend it down that way. All right. I'm going to work a 3. Just up and off, like so. So instead of going up and over, I'm going up and pulling away just before the round the head. That's going to still maintain a slightly squarer finish on this haircut. My hair's so thick. So you're saying before you're half Japanese, half English, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh man, you've got such thick hair, man.
That's what every barber says, to be fair.
Yeah, I bet they do, yeah. So what did you do for your 18th birthday then, mate?
Just had family, friends round. And also going to a festival actually in July.
Oh, nice. Which one?
Kaiser Chiefs.
Oh, yeah, nice.
On the beach in Brighton. So,
oh, wicked.
Yeah.
So was that like a sort of delayed birthday party in a sense then, is it?
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Before I go off to America actually.
You going to America?
Yeah. It's a
What's that for?
soccer scholarship. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Ohio area.
Ohio. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Any guys watching from Ohio? Got Sam going over there soon.
Yeah.
Look after him. Reach out to him. Yeah, I think we go a bit shorter. I think we go down to a 2 at least. Yeah, I'd say so. Right. What do you think? Do you want to go shorter than a 2, do you think, or what?
No, I think we can go 2.
Yeah?
Maybe 1.5. We can see after 2, I think.
Yeah, definitely. So again, this is almost like, probably like a DIY buzz cut that we're trying to achieve here, in a sense. We want to make it look as though it hasn't been done too perfectly, but also, you know, that it still looks good. Now, doing the 2 here, Sam, I would suggest going to a 1.5, mate.
Yeah.
It's too thick. The 2 isn't really going to look as much of a contrast of what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
So I would probably say do the 1.5.
Cool.
Again, on this buzz cut that we're going for, we're not going for your sort of traditional buzz cut where you do the tapering on the neckline and you'd fade it right out and stuff like that. You want to go for something that is a bit more natural. That's the plan. It's almost like I said, it's a bit of a DIY buzz cut, but done properly. So you wouldn't be putting the harsh lines in anywhere. And I know that the edge is there, trust me. The edge is there to do a sharp line up and stuff like that, but the look Sam's trying to go for isn't that. It's almost like it's slightly, I want to say, I would probably think, looking at the photos, it's a bit like it's a slightly grown out buzz cut. You know what I mean? Oh, so it's got the element of the buzz cut, but it's not like it's like a 2 into a skim fade or something like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of grown out a little bit. Just keep everything natural around the edges. So I'm gonna go over the hairline with like a 1/2 or something, just to kind of blow it out a little bit so it doesn't look too harsh. If that makes sense?
Yeah.
Just through here like that, just on these little bits here, just so I don't have to line it out, but you can still see the hairline is done like that. So you can see there's a clear hairline there, and all I do is just go over the neckline, like so. So what hairstyles did you have in school then, mate? Could you be quite creative in school, or did you have to have a certain look?
I was quite creative, yeah.
Oh yeah?
Just quite messy, but quite short as well.
Oh sweet.
Just a range of different styles, I think, yeah.
What was your favourite one?
Just short and messy, I think, quite spiky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the look back in the day, I think, for me.
You've got the hair for it, mate, as well. Yeah, definitely. Right, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna blend in the sides into the top.
Yeah.
Play around with the fringe, see how we can make that look a little bit more squarer without making it look too lined out. And then obviously we'll compare photos and we'll see what you think as well. All right, man?
Yeah, cool.
As you can see, I'm still working that comb up and off. I'm not going like this, like you wouldn't traditionally do with a buzz cut. I'm still trying to create a slight corner within this haircut, because that's basically what it looked like everyone had. So you're the first one of the lads to have a buzz cut?
Yeah, yeah. I don't think anyone in my school has actually.
Oh, really? Yeah?
Actually, yeah, no.
You're going to get in trouble for it, are you?
No, I hope not, I hope not.
Just blame me. It's all right.
I'll
I get the blame for it all, so it's all right, man. So I slipped when I was cutting your hair and we had to shave it off. I'm happy to take one for the team here, mate.
Thank you, yeah.
No problem, mate. So now what we'll do is we'll get back onto the scissors and we'll do some fine tuning now. So the way I do this is, go for me, put it on, get the length and cut it on the spine of the comb and just bring that back. Like so. And then go forwards. We need to try and level this off as best we can so it looks natural. So it's just doing a little bit of tapering in certain parts to enhance that straighter hairline at the front without putting a line through it. I'm going to fine tune the sides and go a tiny bit higher with the blend. So I'm just going to put 4 a little bit higher up, try and square this off a little bit more. Just going to work this through the top just to take up any of the little long bits, like so. That's better. I'm just going to take out these little bits here so it falls a little bit more evenly either side. And then I'm just going to soften the rest of the hair out. Well, man, I'll give you a look at that, right? So you can see what I've done.
Yeah.
So that's a 6 on top, down to a low 1.5. Nothing's been lined out. Everything just is natural as it is. Cool. There's no edging. There's no tapering done.
Yeah.
Everything's just sitting like as though you just buzzed it off yourself in a sense.
Yeah.
Bit like the model kind of buzz, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Yeah, that's good. Thanks.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Amazing, man. Right. Let me get this gown off you now. It looks different when you have the gown on. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that kind of like natural, kind of like almost grown out, slightly buzz cut really works. I think it looks really good, man. I like it a lot. Thanks very much, bud.